Kendall Apparel. Keeping hands warm even in severe cold is not that easy, especially when you need your hands for certain actions, where thick enormous gloves or mittens can only interfere, such as hiking, hunting, fishing, skiing, or snowmobiling, for example. Canadian company Kendall Apparel tried to solve this problem as efficiently as possible. Canadians have developed the city's first heated gloves with electric heating. Gloves can warm hands up to 40 degrees using the built-in battery. Its charge is enough for 6 hours of continuous operation. At the same time, the gloves are elastic, lightweight, and water-resistant. The most important is they allow using the touchscreen of the cell phone without exposing your hands. Link and Fly. Transporting passengers by air is suitable in terms of everything. It is fast, affordable, and convenient. However, there is one caveat. Traveling often gets complicated by the remote location of the airport. You have to spend a lot of time on the way to the plane and back. The Link and Fly concept will solve this problem in a very original way. Aka Technologies has introduced a flying train. The idea is to prevent passengers from exhausting transfers, so you just need to get to the nearest train station and board a special carriage that will take passengers directly to the airport. There, the carriage will be docked to the aircraft that will deliver the carriage to its destination, so that passengers can get to the final stand without leaving the carriage. Implementing of the project requires changing the entire transport infrastructure, though. Electrode. All electric cars share one unpleasant feature. The battery can discharge on the go. Besides, most electric cars can cover more than 186 miles without recharging, especially budget cars. Israeli engineers got back to the idea of the roadway that is able to recharge a battery in a non-contact way. The Dan Bus company from Tel Aviv invested $2.2 million in the electrified road project, which indicates the carrier interest in the project of Electrode. So far, the project will be implemented on a 2,624-foot section. But if the project justifies itself, the 11-mile section between Eilat and Timna Airport might become the next step in the electrification of roads. The project is primarily designed to charge urban electric buses, but later the system can easily be adapted for regular electric cars. EP Tender. Inexpensive electric cars are not yet available for those drivers who cover long distances. The battery capacity is simply not sufficient, and the network of charging stations is not as well developed as it should be. At the beginning of 2020, EP Tender startup started producing electric car power banks. The solution has always been obvious. It was only enough to equip the electric car with an additional battery to increase the range. It's not always possible to place another battery in the car's base, though. That's why the French company EP Tender decided to play it smart and placed an extra battery into a smaller trailer. Thus, using the EP Tender system, the popular Renault Zoe's range of 199 miles was increased to 398 miles. Neuro. Delivery of goods directly affects its price. Besides, as you know, the delivery cost includes depreciation of transport, driver's payment, and of course the fuel cost. Therefore, an idea of using the electric vans for local deliveries was obvious. Using unmanned vehicles, retailers will be able to significantly reduce costs and increase sales. This is what two former Google employees who founded the Neuro startup did. Neuro unmanned delivery vans will operate in Houston and deliver goods to customers at Kroger and Walmart supermarkets. $940 million has already been invested in the project. First unmanned vehicles will be manufactured in 2020. Aga's Trigona Bitu Plan. Infrastructure of a big city implies a competent layout of transport, cable, and water supply communications. This does not always work out, since access to underground utilities involves installation of mines and inspection hatches. If it's a service hatch, then its size is much larger than the standard one. The ACO company has got several innovative developments for the ideal location of hatches. The Aga's Trigona Bitu Plan cable hatch has got a complex structure, but it allows to neatly place the manhole cover and to reliably protect the mine even during passing of heavy vehicles. A cover consisting of triangular segments is a peculiarity of this hatch. Despite the fact that the cover is made of cast iron, there is no issue accessing the mine. while its durable material and special installation technology make it completely safe and functional. SwitchBot Curtain. Sometimes you've got no time or are simply too lazy to draw the curtains. Also, sometimes it is difficult due to the location of the curtain rod or design of the curtains. There are already several options of smart curtains available on sale, but they all require a network connection and are dependent on electricity. A smart SwitchBot curtain gadget is incredibly simple and very effective. It can be used on curtains and curtain rods of various designs. The device can be controlled using the smartphone application. You should simply hang the gadget on the curtain rod. The rest it does by itself. Opening and closing the curtains is performed on command. It can also be controlled both remotely and in automatic mode. When the sensors capture the sunrise, the device opens the curtains. The battery lasts for 8 months. If it is not enough, you can install a solar panel to recharge the battery.